So it's 11:30 on what day?
Oh shit.
Saturday?
Saturday. Woke up to some bighorn jumping over our sleeping bags.
I'm gonna take that as a good sign.
I think it was.
So you reckon we got it?
Yeah, I think we got it.
Shit. We just caught up to the bears again.
Two bears, yeah.
Wonder if these guys have anything. I can hear their voices. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Shit.
Well, the trip just got way different for me. Way different feeling. Brandon just gashed his leg over, or gashed his leg on the shin. Just had a little, just bumped it into the rock with a razor sharp edge, and that's all it took. It was a gasher for sure. He's definitely needs stitches. So, but luckily there was some people trail running up here, which is crazy, and there was a car 3.5 miles away. So easy exit for him. Didn't work out too bad, but yeah, this just got way more of a thing for me doing this solo. So should be interesting. See if I can do it. Way down there. That's what I'm trying to get to. From that guy right up there. Ever since then it's been up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't think I've ever climbed so many mountains in one day. Whew. It's fucking wild. Made it to the summit of Bushnell Peak. It's first 13er. Feeling the elevation now. Now that I've been pushing. Gonna make it down to the pass with a road, and there's supposed to be a spring there. Sweet little campsite above Mount Galena. Nice little wind block. I love this range so much. It's just some of the biggest mountains in the country. Drop off straight to flat desert. This is where I came from. I don't know how much elevation I did, but it was up and down all day. I'm headed down to the desert floor, unfortunately. Couldn't find the spring. It wasn't really indicated very well on the Nat Geo map. And then the creek is definitely dried up because there's just no snow in the mountains, which is great this early on. But yeah, headed down, just a detour in the adventure. I guess this is part of it. Finally found some water. Hayden Spring. It's private property, but I don't think anyone's here. There's some deer. Feels like I'm back in New Mexico, walking on roads in the desert, shooting up to Cottonwood Peak. I think it's gonna be like a 5,000 foot climb or something. I don't think this trail gets hiked too much. This was right in the middle of the trail. It's pretty old too. And I just saw the biggest pile of bear poop I've ever seen. I'm freaking beat. Today was easy until that climb, of course. I don't know what would have been easier, staying on the ridge or taking the route I just did through the desert floor. But I do know that I didn't have an option. I had to get to water. Top of Electric Peak. Next up is Danza, and then Mount Marcy, and then we keep going. Shut straight down there to the lake for water, about 500 feet. From the top it didn't look too bad, but from here it looks straight up. Peak, and I'm wondering if that little crumbly looking bit is gonna go. I think it will. If it doesn't, I'll just find a way around. Finally some snow melt. The biggest problem with this hike has been water almost. I was standing right over there at the pass, taking a pee, and I just barely heard this water. Just hopped down to the Rito Alto Trail. If I kept following the ridge, that's what I'd be up against. So, looks pretty terrifying. So, jump down here. I think it's only day 4, but man, I don't know, I sat down and all my energy just went away. I'm debating on going into Crestone tomorrow morning, but I might hike another, it's like a mile and a half, and then there's a pretty good exit point. I don't know, I feel lame for quitting, but my legs are shot up and down. It's definitely the hardest hiking I've ever done. I don't know, maybe it's lame for me to quit, but I think one of the main things too is not only all that, but I'm ready to be around people again. Go back to the CDT, walk not actual trail instead of cross country. Yeah, I'm real tired. Mentally, physically, I was shot. Just kind of made camp and stayed in the same spot for about 12 hours, which is really rare, but I'm feeling a lot better. Maybe taking this traverse is, I don't know, just showed me that I can get off a trail and go to another trail and do whatever I feel like, instead of, oh, I have to through hike the whole trail so I can be a through hiker and get a label and eventually get a triple crown, and then people think I'm cool. I don't know, I think the only thing that really matters is spending time out here, no matter where you are, in the Ozarks or on the East Coast, West Coast, Mongolia. So I quit and hopped back on the CDT. I walked half the range.
I'm sure if Brandon didn't gash his leg open, we'd push each other to the finish. I don't see it as a failure, though. Sure, uncompleted, but not a failure. I'll take the experience for what it was, which was a learning experience. It was my first time doing anything like this. I was out of my comfort zone due to the loose rock, being solo, and not being on a trail. If anything goes wrong and one of those rocks moves, chances are no one's going to be walking by to help you out. It almost feels like it's just you and the mountains out there. No sign of anyone, a wild landscape disconnected from civilization. I feel like the collective experiences I had in the summer of 2018 would give me the confidence to finish the route. I plan on going back one day and traversing the range in one go. I'll change a few things next time. Maybe a water and food cache somewhere and a lighter pack. I can't wait to go back. It's like they glad to see the gladiators papered up. It was a prophecy.